Alrighty, hello everybody, this is A7X Fan Ben with Xerix, and we are back in the Caribbean game. Yeah, we're back in the Caribbean Sea, finally. So this is the first time we've played this epic campaign game since around March 20th is when the spreadsheet was last edited. So Xerix has a new mic, so we're back to playing live sessions. I mean, probably not a lot, but, you know, hopefully once in a while. So we're on turn number 62, and Xerix is the first player. His English are up. And I'll try to re-go over some of the stuff for the audience. The faction order is English and Spanish, both controlled by Xerix. And then A7X Fan Ben, yours truly, is controlling the Dutch and the French. So should be fun to get back into things here.
Yeah. As I recall, the English had some adventures. Like, you know, the Cumberland and Hound were separated for a long time.
Yep.
And then they finally got back together.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a little bit more going on than I remembered. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Spanish and the Dutch have had the fastest starts, but they're all established at this point.
Yep. Alright, so here we go. Starting off for the English. I'm assuming I did. I'll double check in a second. A little slow. Alright, did I put a helmsman on these? Yeah, I did, okay. So there is a helmsman. Uh-oh. Where'd my guys go? There they are. Yay! Hound got home. Cool. Nice. I'll deal with unloading that in a second. Yeah, HMS Prince of Chichester. Build one mast. Select resource number 6. That's textiles. The number 6 one. Oh, what just happened? Okay, this is a little slow. I think I know a shortcut. Let's do that.
Yeah, is it laggy?
Yeah, it's laggy on my end, but I have like a little shortcut.
Huh.
Sort of. I just throw it into my locker real quick and then scroll.
Yep.
And it's not as laggy quite, but... Alright, so I think that stack there is a bunch of lumber saved up on that north end, and I think that's... I think the one on the south end of it, I think that's a, Well, that's probably their city. And or tavern.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I gotta start remembering what they each have. It says English have a level 2 shipyard, level 1 tavern, level 1 city. Yep.
Yeah.
Same as the French, actually. They have the same exact stats for the Home Island upgrades.
Cool. Cool. The Cumberland is going to head north. Under slightly slow speed of El Possess. And Lord Kenyon will accompany her. Okay, so there's level 2 shipyard, means I could throw another ship in there, start building it, but only a 2-master.
Yep.
Alright, I gotta look to see what ship to launch, but I'll probably wait for their next turn for that.
Yeah, okay.
So, English done. On to the Spanish!
Yay!
Go south. I'll just start with the Morning Star. We are moving west. 2, 3. There we go. That takes care of that. Okay, there's the Bernardino. There we are. I was sent to Isabel. I'm assuming I've got a helmsman on it. Why wouldn't I? Or why wouldn't they?
Yeah, I'm gonna start checking my crew setups and whatnot. Wow. Especially because the Dutch have a lot of stuff, a lot of ships already.
They went nuts with their shipyard.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the Spanish did as well.
Yeah, both at level 4.
Alright, that's the... Oh, that's San Francisco. Ah! Spoiler alert, she has arrived in Century of Economy 2018.
Nice.
1, 2... South, okay. Let's check. Did some of those get home? Oh, not quite. Ah, oops. Okay, we have a mess up.
Yeah, that's fine. That's gonna happen after 3 months. So.
For some reason, the San Francisco did not have anything on it.
Huh.
Which is weird.
I've done that in other games, yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna load it up right now. Let's see, scroll down. Okay, I got room for 3. Sorry, no, 4. Let's see. Okay, so those two need to dock because they are just not quite there. Alright, bring in San Leandro. Simulate that, awkward movement when you're that close. When you're bunched up.
Yeah.
Alright, and then this... Alpinista zooms out. Cool. Alright, so now I gotta unload those. Leandro, Pedro, and now just Ciras. Just Ciras. Uh-oh, missed one. Alright, scroll up. And resources are worth their face value right now?
Yeah, roll of 1. Yep.
Alright, cool. Okay, the Monarca... send it where there's a known quantifiable, so we're going to send it north. I'm assuming I've got a helmet on it. Cool. Let's see, a level 4 shipyard will allow the Spanish to... I think a level 4 shipyard allows them to build up to a 4-master.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Ah, okay, cool. And 4 ships at once, up to 4 masts. Alright, Spanish. I'm just gonna flip over the spices, make them gold, and they'll probably launch on their next turn.
Okay, cool.
Of some kind, or they'll start building something on their next turn.
Yeah.
Time to do a little bit of research.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. I'm checking crew setups and where ships are and base moves. Trying to figure out which Dutch ships have helmsmen or not, so...
Alright, and customs are reasonable fair game as long as they're not game breaking.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair.
And of course the banned abilities or modified abilities from the rules sheet.
Yeah. Well, they probably have enough. I could do that. So the English, they've got a level 2 shipyard. So they gotta have some tiny ship power. Let's take a look at their 2 masters and see what they got. Well, that's not a bad one. And we're doing research, I think, right?
Yep. Yeah, I'm still trying to memorize the Dutch ships, like which ones have helmsmen, base moves with or without helmsmen. And then, since they sent 8 ships in all the different compass rose directions, I'm going to have to like track some of those down, because some of them are getting pretty far from the home island at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Way out there.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of good historical crew. The Mercurius is under construction with one of their first captains.
Excuse me. So we don't have a real good way to simulate catamarans, do we?
Not in vessel, nah.
Ah, darn. So, no HMS Hermes. Oh well. Alright, that looks like a bunch of stacked up. Yeah, that's a bunch of stacked up lumber up there. So I wonder why they have that. Oh. Oh, they could be using the little tavern thing to represent the city.
I'm trying to remember now.
Got a level 1 city, a level 1 tavern, a level 2 shipyard. Or maybe the city is just represented by Lynch there on the home island.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
Or it's that one coin on the bottom there. And the tavern is just, the tavern. So that's probably a stack of lumber then. Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Is the home island producing lumber? Or something?
I don't know.
I know, this is tough.
I do not know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do notes next time or something.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah, I mean, that's my
guess.
guess.
That might be the island resource.
That's the only reason they'd have, like, a bunch of them,
Because there isn't any lumber anywhere else, is there?
I don't think from what they've explored, but I don't know. Unless it was one of the early islands, but it doesn't seem like they'd have very much. Now I'm seeing metals to the far east on Antigua, so it's probably the resource, I think. And it makes sense because it has been valuable the last few turns, so it would make sense that it's not cashed in. Especially if there's like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, there's at least 3.
Yeah.
I think the Spanish one produced metals but stopped because it was really valuable.
Yep.
So that's why that one isn't producing any resources.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the Dutch have. I'm gonna do the
beginnings of a shipping empire. That is what they have. So that's why I launched that. Sound of mad typing. And that's why I did that. I think Ah. Okay.
Figure something out?
A little bit. I realized why I had a ship for the English.
Do you think I should start the Dutch turn if we're going to try to stop in like 25 minutes? Unless are the Spanish done or no?
Yeah, Spanish are done.
Okay, cool.
I was just doing research for the launch for their next turn.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can go until 7 PST, so...
Okay, cool.
We've still got a fair bit of time.
Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I might as well start with the Dutch then, once I figure out what to move first. Alrighty. Alright, I'll go with the Doifkin, in from the west. I gotta check crew, as always. Huh. Alright, so that's where Willem Jenszoon is. The Doifkin has Helmsman Explorer, S Explorer. Alright, nice. Ritter shop. Looks like she's got her linked crew aboard.
Whoops, passed him. Huh, that's interesting. There's one ship way up the heck to north. Do that. And there's that.
Yeah, in case anybody watches during the replay, it's kind of a rougher session because we have to try to remember stuff from March.
Yeah, where things are.
Yeah, figure out all the crew setups and base moves, whether there's helmsmen or not, to augment them. So try to get a adventure mix up in the background too.
Yeah. Alrighty. That's good. Yeah. Alright, music!
Yay!
Or not.
Why, what happened?
I'm not hearing it so much on my end, but it could just be me.
Yeah, no, it's because it doesn't work. I don't know. We tried this on the podcast a while back, I think. It's like my computer can't do, or Skype can't do both my computer audio input and like the output from the speakers at the same time across Skype for some reason. But
weird.
Yeah, I can put a link in the chat in case you want to hear it. It's just one of the ones I've done before, but
let's go give it a listen and see what happens.
Yeah. Probably crash fast.
I don't think so.
Yeah. And I'm so glad I got my SSD, because without that, this would be a pretty rough go, I think.
Yeah. I'm doing it without an SSD, but...
Yeah, but you don't have OBS Studio up, too, to record.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't have that up.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Man, I can't figure out the cargo. Alright, I just gotta think this through. So, Raider Shaft has linked crew, so 4, then 5 cargo, then down to 4, captain to 3, and then oarsman doesn't pick up space, so she still has 3 spaces available. Alright, just had to figure that out.
Cool.
Yeah, kind of playing a hybrid escort role at the same time, sort of.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, so with the Sea Party...
Yeah, I'm gonna do the scattered Dutch ships before I come back to the home island, so I'll probably launch, well, I have to launch last if I do that, so. Alright. Oh man, I know there's so much to remember already. Like,
yeah.
Check every crew setup.
Yeah. Alright, so the Sea Party says that captains and helmsmen only cost 1 gold each. Does that mean their physical point cost has changed?
Nah.
You just not pay 1 for them.
Yeah,
There's still 2 points. Okay.
Yeah, just the cost when you purchase. Or else it'll really mess things up. Because then, if the Sea Party goes out of power, you'd have to increase the cost and start, like, potentially kicking crew off ships. Yeah, so it's try to keep it as simple as possible, basically, to avoid that sort of thing.
Alright, cool. Alright, now where are... Oh, there we are, islands.
Yeah, the Beast is going to continue north after her brief encounter with the English.
Alright, shipyards. How far where those are? Oh, there they are. Oh, the free shipyard costs 30 gold. Okay.
So the Brayak manages to spot St. Bartholomew on her way northeast. She's gonna try to head over and check it out on orders from the Dutch crown, Olivier van Noort, head of the exploratory party.
Van Noort? Yeah.
Alright. I think she might be the first ship of the scattered ships to change direction very much at all.
Cool.
Where's the car?
I can barely hear that when I've got headphones on.
Yeah.
And since my mic is off to the side where the fan is, it picks it up even more.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, let's see. Alright. Interesting. For the artwork in this mix.
There's one that's like really bizarre. It's not from this mix, I don't think, but there's a specific picture. I'll try to find it sometime. And
cool.
some of the YouTube comments on the video were talking about it. It's really it's hard to like understand what's going on.
Nice.
I think there's like, oh man, it just makes me want to like look it up now. There's like some like headless horseman, and then there's like some kind of almost like a big like battle going on, I think. And then there's like the weirdest part though is like there's like this giant with like a pumpkin head, like chasing things in the background.
Dang. Sounds like Sleepy Hollow.
Yes, it's pretty funny.
We got like an upgrade.
Alright, so the Concordia has Joseph Van Gent aboard. It's got a bunch of abilities, including helmsman. Alright, gotta make sure. Alrighty.
Awesome. There we go. Another one.
Some of the Dutch ships aren't as far from the mine as I thought, actually. I guess it hasn't been that long since they departed.
Yeah.
Half Mayan is a famous historical one, that's for sure. Alright.
Yeah. The Dutch doing Dutch things. Alrighty. Can't believe that.
Alright, so I'll roll for the Snell for EA ability, and I didn't get it. Sorry.
Aww. Darn.
Yeah, because of that, though, she's way out in front of the other ones.
Yeah.
Like, totally off on her own. It's kind of hard to even find her sometimes. Because I can hit page down or page up, and sometimes she doesn't even show up after spanning a big area. Yeah. I have to, like,
yeah.
do
So you gotta go all the way out. It's like, okay, where is this thing?
Looks like she has Adrian Block aboard, too, who's an ex-explorer. So she's going to explore stuff wicked fast when she does reach stuff. If she does, of course. It's going to be interesting to see if some of these ships that are scattered in the compass rose directions are going to ever hit anything. They might just not see an island the whole time and then have to turn back.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's like, whoop, we ran out of food. Time to go back.
Looks like the ship going due west is the only one to kind of like give up for the time being. Can't really remember what happened though. I'll have to look at the battle report or something. I can't remember if the Rittershap was the one going the farthest west, or if it was probably the Deutschland. But anyway, I think I'm finally ready to get to the ships near their home island, so the far away ones.
Working your way in.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it'd be easier, especially because they'll launch last by default. So.
Yeah. Oh, it could have been that they found that chain of islands to the west there.
Yeah, that was a really lucky one.
Yeah, that might have been the... Okay, was that the one that was heading due west?
Yeah.
That could have been what they found.
Yeah,
and that's why they're going back, because they think, okay, we found enough, let's go home.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And they found like a bunch of islands with different resources and stuff, so...
Yeah.
Satisfied for the time being, I guess you could say.
The Morningstar, much bigger, keeps going west.
Yep.
Bigger hold size for stores and whatnot.
Curious.
Oh, that's cool. I like that picture. On the mix, it went to this like picture of like, you know, whales and ships flying in the sky. That's cool.
Nice. Oh, I have that song up right now actually too. Nice.
Yeah.
Looks like the whale is made out of like water or glass.
Yeah, so same as the ship.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Fantasia 2000?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay. Alright, because this reminds you of one of the pieces from Fantasia 2000. It's, at least the artwork does, not so much the music.
Yeah.
I might send you a link to the one I'm thinking of. I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
See, I want to keep that up, so I need to... Oh, there's the stream. That's cool.
One of those weird songs is up. I don't know if yours changed the song by now, but it's like that crazy battle one with like some of the war chanting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see, is this the one? Okay, it's close enough. That's close enough. Alright.
Oh yeah, this was my favorite from this mix, I think. Regenerate.
Nice. Alright, so I just sent you a link for like a partial clip of the Fantasia 2000 piece that that artwork reminded me of.
Okay, cool.
For the Trevor Demare Heaven Above song. I think I might as well watch that now. Fantasia one. Excuse me?
Yeah, this Regenerate song is awesome. Wow. Yeah, that Regenerate song just ended. That's amazing. Oh.
Yeah, I paused the Adventure Mix to watch the Fantasia clip. I like it that much.
yeah, I know. Yeah, you said that. Yeah, go back to the mix once you're done with that, because the Regenerate song is just, it's great. It's the one with the chanting, but I forgot how good
cool.
the main part is. Yeah. It's kind of funny at times, but it's actually epic too. Yeah, the Dutch are definitely going to launch. I don't know if we're going to be able to do another turn tonight. Might just be the one. Which is fine, because it's a lot of...
Yeah, there's no time limit on this game. There's no, like, end condition.
Yeah, and there's a lot of checking. There's no...
Yeah.
This is like probably one of the...
we could be playing this well into our, late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, let's hope so, yeah. Multiple decades. Yeah, the Dutch will launch because they got a bunch of valuable medicine, but I gotta figure other stuff out. So there's City. I'm gonna turn the music to. Alright. The Dutch level 2 City gives them +5 to their populace every turn. So they're at 46 now. Exploratory party. Army units have base cuts of 4. 3 explorers can be hired for just 1 gold. Helmsmen cost 1 gold. Forgot about that one.
Nice.
Huh.
Alright, close that one down. Go back to this.
It sounded like a monster for a second there. It's like some sound effect on your end.
I don't know what it could have been. It could have been me. I do make weird noises occasionally.
There's like a monster in your computer causing it to overheat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here comes the car. Good timing.
Yeah. Since I cleaned it, it hasn't crashed on me.
Yeah.
So.
That's good. Alright.
Yeah, there's the English.
And I don't want to get the resource from I just gotta try to figure this out. So level 2 tavern, 4 shipyard, level 2 city. Okay, I'm pretty sure the Dutch island. Oh yeah, must. Oh, I see. Yeah, the Dutch have the same situation as the English. There's lumber piling up.
Ah, there it's right.
Yeah, okay. It must be the same situation basically. So 1 per turn.
It just hasn't run out yet.
Yeah, and it's 1 per turn, right? That was what we.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yeah. Okay.
It's in your. It's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
It's in there somewhere. Just double check. I see what you mean. Ah, some Attack on Titan fan right there for the piece. See if you remember the chanting.
Yeah.
It's a gigantic music prescription. Uh-oh. Ah, hello.
Okay. I think the Dutch are finally ready to launch, I guess. Hopefully, well, the French first.
Maybe, probably, certainly.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. At some point. Alright. Okay, so now I haven't even looked at the French yet, so okay. Reacquaint here. Yeah, the French just hired politicians. Ooh, I meant to pause this. Let's be able to. Alright, I gotta review the rules here. Alright, so I'm pausing the music because the French have some dealings, to say the least. Alright, so however, each political party introduced after the initial number results in a loss of 5 loyalty. And each political party introduced after the initial parties adds 20 to the populace.
Oh boy.
Yep, so last turn they hired 2 real-life people. One is representing the Home Territory Party, one is representing the Resource Party. So I should have done it last turn, but... So now their loyalty went down to 95, and then the populace just jumped up to 33. And
Whoa!
Then, yeah, and then they have a city. So That's plus another 3, so their populace is at 36 now.
Dang, they're populous.
Yeah,
the
just
English are not.
Yeah, it's, I guess, yeah, it, like, represents all the fans of one of the two parties.
Either that or they were like a whole bunch of, like, you know, newborn people after so much time at sea.
Yeah, yeah. Baby boom. Alright,
yep.
So...
Sailors gotta spend their pay somewhere.
Yep. Let's look at the battle report. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna peek at the battle report. So the two people have been hired for a cost of 10 gold apiece. Neither have any special abilities yet. Yeah, so it's 20 gold just to get them going. Next turn will be France's first election, indeed the first election of the game. Emptying the... Okay, and then they launched through... or a ship anyway. Alright, so this is time for the first election. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, it reminds me of in The Hobbit. He's like, an election. Sometimes, like, there's like quotes from like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings that like stick out to me, and like I like say them randomly to myself like during days and stuff. And like the Lake Town's like mayor or whoever, I don't know, his voice is just like amusing.
That snivelly little fellow.
Yep. An election. Alright, so let me try to figure this out.
Deserve to have a dragon get dropped on him.
Man, there's so much in the rule set, it's epic. It's like epic how huge it is. Alright, so... Blah, blah, blah.
Hang on. Where are the election rules?
I've got them up as the thread. I tried to update the thread and the document. I think the thread might be slightly more up to date. It's hard to keep, it's hard to keep track of both, like, in their entirety. So, okay, so elections. Once every 5 turns, a faction can have their city hall host an election, except for the first, which can happen at like whenever, because they just hired people. So, select 2 political parties and roll a d6 for both of them. The party with the higher result either advances in the governmental system, similar to a tournament bracket, or becomes the leader of the faction if it was a final election. If a new party comes to power, their abilities and the abilities of their leader come into play and replace the abilities of the old party. Political parties and leaders can only use their abilities when they are in power. If a final election is held when the... whatever. Alright, so now...
Let's just say it's a final election.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's no party in power because they didn't have anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're just starting, so... Unlike the Dutch, who purposely wanted the exploratory party. The French are more...
So now trying to figure out, alright, now which one shall we do? I don't know, let's have an election.
Exactly.
Which one shall we put on the ballot? Let's have an election for that.
Yeah.
Someone,
you can do that too, yeah. And it does say, we did say there can also be elections within parties that determine which candidate of a party becomes the leader. Like a primary. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so...
elections, they got midterms coming up this November. Oh man, that's gonna be fun.
Oh, well. Alright. Looks like I'm finally ready, so I just wanted to review the rules. And now they have French names that I can't pronounce, so I'm just going to dump them into the chat. So, Philippe.
Let's see.
Deschevenne. Home territory
Philippe
party.
Deschevenne, I think.
Yeah. Alright, so the home territory... So he represents the home territory party, and his election result is 3. Alright.
Alright, that seems okay for now, since you don't know what the other guy got.
Yep. Louis de Rival is representing the resource party. And they won! They won the election!
They won by a landslide. Pretty much.
So the French...
Alright, good job, Louis.
The resource party is now in power in the city. And the French...
Resource party.
French home island of Guadeloupe. Resource party.
Favors collecting a specific resource depending on the leader's preference. Ability 6, the result is a resource type that now doubles in value for this faction only. Ooh.
Nice. Okay, here we go.
So let's see.
So I hope it's something they have, or something that's going to be valuable, like, next change. Oh, wow. It's already super valuable. Luxuries.
Oh, well, uh-oh.
They don't have it
setting himself up for a revolution right there. I mean, his name is Louis.
Yeah. They don't have any, though. They've got medicine coming in, so it might not be relevant yet, but maybe sometime. All right, so I got to try to record a bunch of this. All right, resource party, Louis de Gabon. Yeah, I'm trying to use like historical figures, but I don't know. I didn't give them abilities because it's really boring and like not very. Sometimes it's not even very informative. Like the Wikipedia page is like either short or vague, so there's not too much you can do with it. So, all right. So next election turn would be 5 turns later. So that changes to 67, and then I guess there's not really there's not much clarity yet on what happens to the loser. I guess they just kind of sit around in the city hall, and they could challenge 5 turns later if the faction wants. So I guess I'll just kind of leave them off on the bottom. They'll be cellar dwellers for now.
It's like, well, we lost. Time to drink some wine.
Yep.
We do have wine, don't we? How about it in the cellar? All right, let's see.
Making notes for the French. All right. Yeah, so that's not.
I had some docs up for the English and the others.
Yeah.
Find those.
Oh yeah, I might get my Vassal doc up when the Dutch launch. Oh man. All right, so I got to figure out what the French are doing next.
Aha! What? There they are. I found the English. All right. Now, okay.
Oh boy, I'm checking the battle report. The French home island actually produces luxuries already.
Oh, dang!
So they actually already have it. Oh my god.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
Well, okay then. Someone likes his fancy wigs.
Yeah. So now instead of breaking in 6 gold during this change,
dang, they'll get 12.
Yeah, it's like 12 automatic. Yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of turns left, but reasons like that are why I think sometimes the home island resource either should change or maybe be eliminated. We could go through a phase of the game sometime where all the home islands run out of all resources for like 100 turns or something. But anyway, for now, the French are going to be rich from their own island. Yeah, because I was looking at the French home island and I didn't know if it was the 3 or the 6, and then I decided to look at the battle report, and it says luxuries are found on the island, while La Belle has already unloaded her lumber from Martinique, so they're in business big time.
Alright,
so I gotta figure out. I know there's so much every turn. What is this? Is that? Oh, cool, okay. Makes sense. It's just so much already going on. It's so early. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Government.
The English finished launching, or no? I haven't been up there in a while.
Oh, I said I was going to launch for them for my next turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was.
So I did the research because I wanted you to get along with your turn. So
yeah,
I know what they're going to launch when it comes back around for them.
Nice. Yeah, you can now because mine. If you wanted, because this is going to take a while.
All right, sweet. I'll start going for the English then.
Okay. Yeah, might as well, because I'm not even going to be done with the French in the next 8 minutes. So. Oh well. Yeah. Kind of inevitable, especially with the election. That was fun though.
That was a big thing that happened there for them.
Yeah, it'll make it worthy of a full battle report too, rather than just the reporting. So.
Yeah.
Or well, possibly.
Oh, excuse me.
Someday I hope to have like a faster video editor where I can like be like an editing wizard and just like grab audio clips or videos and like splice them.
All over the place.
Yeah, because right now my experience or
it's limited.
Yeah, exactly. And hit film is still a little iffy, especially with the output. So when I splice stuff together and then try to export it as one video, it takes longer than the
while
editing
to render.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it takes
the rendering time.
Yeah, the file takes a long time to be ready. So.
That happens to a lot of people who do videos that I've heard.
Yeah.
The render time takes the longest.
Yep. Huh. It makes me
At
feel
least when you're using
better.
video clips.
Yeah. Makes me feel better that at least it's not like my computer that's messed up.
Yeah. Especially like if you're using like an HD camera, then it'll take even a little longer to render because it'll you know, save it in HD, render it HD, 1080, 720 pixel, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
That's what that is. That's a cool song. I like it. All right, close that down. Dabba dabba dabba. All right, put one more mask in the Prince of Chichester. It is ready to go on its next turn. All right, go to Canyon. Now, spot that reef. Another small ship. Sail around the reef. Is no trouble. All right, now let's see. So I've got this. I can grab all of those. Dang it. This coin by coin. Okay. Let's cash all those in. It's a small super flush.
I bet there's like a pirate coin cryptocurrency by now.
Possibly.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
There are some like funny joke ones. I think there's like a butt coin or something.
But
I had some undo problem. Now I got a little bit of lag.
whoops. Yeah, because I'm moving things around in my locker.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'll just wait then.
Yeah, I accidentally cloned 2 coins.
Yep.
I'll
just move the bell.
Those.
I'll just move the bell back. That'll work better.
Put that over, bring those out. And delete those. That's sweet. All right, begin the building of the ship. This is a two-masted ship. It is very good. All right. Do I have this pretty much memorized? Yeah, almost. Wrong one. Copy and paste. All right, sweet, and I don't have lag. That's cool.
Nice. I'm gonna have to finish my turn like tomorrow. I got both factions launching, and I don't know if they're gonna get upgrades or what.
Nice.
Yeah, so I gotta upload the vlog to YouTube and whatnot.
Will the English begin construction of the HMS Half Moon with a helmsman?
Nice.
Good little runner for them.
Yeah, that's a nice ship.
Yeah.
Alright, the French are finally doing their last move action. That completes my play turn. But not
nice.
nearly my launch turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dutch especially are kinda have a bunch already. Alright. Wow.
Right now for the Spanish. Okay. Ooh, this sounds piratey. Or old-timey and Celtic. Oh, it's a bear. That's cute. Sort of. Okay, there it is. Okay, and according to this... Ah, okay. So I just read some of my notes. Apparently, the level of the stuff on your HI determines how many of that resource you can generate per turn.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, I'm just a little. I'm kind of wary of too much generation because I think it could get really crazy. So,
really fast.
Yeah, and the game is already slow from a lot of stuff already going on. So I'm okay with just totally eliminating it sometime if it was like equal for all factions.
Sweet. Alchemista gets to that. And I'm going to go 2. Okay. Isn't actually a helmsman on the Monarchic. Oops. But I think we will be survive. Not a very big deal in the long run. Let's way out here. Going out to sea. 1, 2. Alright, now let's see. How do I. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that launch first. Alright, let's find out. How much gold do they have? Whoops. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Did the English go already?
Yeah, English have been and gone. I'm on the Spanish now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they started building the Half Moon. Okay, that's...
Wait, for the next turn, though? I'm confused.
Or
did they just launch?
Okay, yeah, the English just started building the Half Moon. Just launched the Half Moon.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the Spanish now, and I think they are going to be doing some launching as well. Okay. I'm starting with that.
But the Spanish didn't take their play turn? Right?
Oh, yeah, no, the Spanish did take their play turn, now they're launching.
Okay.
And I think they might do something else. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I
didn't know you were going... Yeah, I can't go nearly that fast. Or at least not right now.
That's what happens when I don't have lag.
Yeah. So it'll be... so it'll be my faction's turns again on...
Pretty soon,
the second turn. Okay, I see. Okay, so I'll just finish my turn. Okay. So now we're on turn...
Change 2 guns per turn.
Now we're on turn 63, and then we'll leave off on the Dutch.
Alright, cool. Whoops. Didn't do that properly.
Looks like the Dutch have 58 gold, French have 27. So I'll have to take care of that for my next turn. Huh.
Let me do a quick count. Oh, dang, hang on.
All right. So I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for anybody that watched on the replay or caught any of it live. And